Hey, YouTube. So, today's video is going to be about Pisces and the other water signs, Cancer and Scorpio, how deep our love is. Let's see. Who would win that competition about who loves the hardest out of all the water signs? Since I'm a Pisces, of course, I'm going to say it's a Pisces. Because when I think about me and everything that I've ever loved, anything or person or family or objects or whatever it is, I love it to death. Anything that I get into, anything that I love, I put 100% in. I wouldn't call it okay, maybe it could be obsessive at times. Maybe it can be intense like a Scorpio, because Pisces can get like that too. They're a little deeper and it might be a little bit more than us, but I think that might be the attraction between the two. Then with a Cancer can get obsessed, but from what I hear and what I've seen before, sometimes it's particular people that they can be. It's sometimes like love. They can be obsessed with love as well. And the person that they're with, at times they can be like that too. Just from what I've seen. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, because water signs love deep. So the intensity and the obsession, it's not coming from a crazy, scary place. It's about giving our heart. And I know it's hard for other signs to understand us at times, because we give our heart. If we can't give other things, we give our heart. We really, really, really give our heart. Now, first, a Pisces. I have given my heart to so many people, so many things. And when I get disappointed that I don't receive the same type of love, it's devastating for me. It hurts me. Then I react in ways that, aren't healthy. Well, I used to. I mean, I have my moments. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm perfect and I'm still working on it, but I've gotten much better to where it doesn't hurt me or anybody else in my life anymore. Okay, so basically, when I put my everything in anything that I really love, it's a lot. And then if it doesn't work out or it's not what I expected, I get so frustrated and devastated. And then I don't want to address it. Or when I do address it, it comes out bad. And I never meant to do that, because I had to understand having too many high expectations, and I had a problem with that, because it's I'm not perfect, and I also don't like if people have too many high expectations on me, so I had to learn that, and I had to learn to start loving me, and give that obsession of me, Yeah, I can get crazy on social media. It can be my pictures, is me, it's this, is that, and I put my family, of course, I put my kids, friends, the person I am with, I do put them. But when I don't receive it back, I tend to withdraw from that person. And I had to learn that the withdrawing didn't help. Maybe I needed to come closer and not withdraw. Because what love is accepting and of everything and unconditional. But you still got to have your boundaries. And that's what I had to learn. I had to learn boundaries. I had to learn, just because I do love hard, and I can't let people just run all over me. I have to stop it at times. I have to stop it at times. So it's one of those things. I have to stop it at times. I can't just, have these expectations I need to have them for me and work on me. And that's the thing with a Pisces, because we put so much energy, so much love. We give gifts, we give this, we give that. We try to help you with this. We listen to you with that. We nurture, we cry with you, with your friends, with your family. Like, we are there. We are there. Thick and thin, we're loyal. Even if it doesn't work out, we still have that soft spot. Even if we were angry, we were pissed, we were mad, we did some crazy things, they did crazy things to us, there's only in my life one that when it comes to my kids, I don't play. So that person I won't talk to probably again if I even see that person, because a Pisces, like, if you really, really hurt anybody in our family or our kids or certain friends, our tight, close people, we coming for you. It happens like that. And I don't mean bad, like coming for you. It's like, okay, you want to play that, you won't see me. I'll be gone. You trying to beat me to it. I already had to go through it way before, because Pisces see the signs before and they keep on trying to make it work. And chances after chance after chance, we do. And we do try to talk. We do. I want to hear this thing, Pisces, run away. Not this one. Not this one. I talked it out. But if you do harm my children, yeah. I'm not going to, after that, then you would have to really, really, really apologize to my kids. Really, really be sincere. It would take a lot. Okay. So that's one of the things with the Pisces, because we love so hard. We give so many chances. We try to fix it for years, and we do what we're supposed to do. We do what we're supposed to do. We really, really do. And that's the love we give, because we work at our relationship. We work hard. What I know I had to learn as a Pisces is that I had to look at myself, though, instead of blaming the other person all the time, because I did have to look at myself. That person's doing wrong, yes, but so are you, and you need to fix you. And I did start working on that, but it takes time, and then you have to give that other person time, but it's just really hard, because it's like we do stay for a long time, because we're long-term. We are long-term. Everybody want to say, Pisces, that we ain't long-term and that we go from one person to the next and this and that. Only when we're hurt, you didn't listen to us, we try to fix it. I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's not a good thing. And I had to learn that, and I had to start fixing myself so I wouldn't do that. But I didn't go like that, because they always want to say Pisces are fast. I'm not, because I can count how many on the fingers. Okay. I'm not that person. As many times I got angry, I wasn't that person. I didn't go and just sleep with anybody, or I'm not that person. I'm not that person. Next sign that I know is not like that unless they get so upset is a Scorpio. Now, I know Scorpios. Okay, I'm only saying the ones that I have encountered, and I'm not saying all Scorpios, and I'm not saying that y'all handle it like a Pisces or other Scorpios have. I just know when we're hurt, because we give our all, when we're hurt, it devastates us, and we don't react in a good way, and Scorpios don't react in a good way as well. Sometimes they don't, because there's similarities to it. A Pisces, we love so hard, and we give that attention and that love and that gifts and all that attention. We want all of you. We want to know all about you, your family, your friends, what you like, shows we get involved. Like, we're like that. But when we get hurt, oh man, if we get hurt in love, it's devastating. And I think with a Scorpio, it's even more devastating than a Pisces. I really think it's more devastating, because it's hard for them to just open their heart so freely. Because a Pisces is like, and a Cancer is like our heart on our sleeve, and we just dive in. I know a Cancer could be a little bit more cautious, but I know a Pisces, we just, we dig right into it. You know, we get all thing in the beginning and we're like, oh, and then we're like that for a while and it's all, you know, we just give our heart to that person that we connect with, but we have to have that connection with that person. It has to connect. It has to connect. That's the thing with a Pisces. It has to connect. So as a Scorpio, they're not just going to, the way you look, the way you, what money you got, they're going to see how you act. It's all about the acting. It's all about, it's all about the acting. It's all about, acting is behavior. It's all about how you are deep inside. They're going to get to the deepness. And I feel like Pisces does too, but Scorpios they transform in their relationships. They transform you and they also transform as well. So that's what I feel like. That's a lot of love too, because they take the time to dig deep into what's going on with you and to kind of help you in it. Even the bad stuff, even if they make jokes with it or even that bad stuff, they're going to help you dig all that and be like, well, maybe I was like that. Maybe and from what I hear from, some Scorpios, that, they are deep. That's what they're here to do. They're here to transform because they transform too. They're death and transformation. Pisces is, we're death too. We're death, we're reincarnation, and then we're rebirth. That's what, a Pisces is. So we deal with transformation as well. We go through changes, and I'm going to go into another video about that, about a Pisces and our strength. I'm going to really get into that. That's about the light, the dark into the light, but the strength of it all, like how we have to pull ourselves and our spirituality pulls us. So when we're in love, and it was a bad breakup or it didn't work out our ways, and a Scorpio too is not well. We don't take that well. We go to the person, we ask for forgiveness if we did it, or we want to still fix it. We'll get on our knees. We will. I don't know about other Scorpios. I don't know. I know that they love just as hard, and I know they can get that way just from people, from certain Scorpios I know. But with a Pisces and with me, I get very heartbroken. My heart, and they say that Pisces heart is so fragile and soft. I don't do well with breakups. I don't do well because I put so much energy in it. I don't do well. I don't know about you other Pisces out there. I don't do well. I take it on for a long time. Scorpios, I hear that they do too. And I think they're longer than us when it comes to a breakup. I think they're longer. I don't know whose heart is more fragile at times, because Pisces shows it like in the most dramatic, devastating way. I know I have. And I'm being honest, I have been that way. I have been so devastated. It goes to that dramatic, like it's a freaking crazy movie where the woman's like, oh, like a Basic Instinct. Oh, wait, Sharon Stone's a Pisces, I think. Damn, Basic Instinct. We ain't that, okay, people say we crazy. That's just because we love hard. We're not crazy like that. It's because we love hard, and when we get hurt in our heart, that pain is so devastating. Our reaction is not so healthy. So we have to learn how to react in better ways. But Scorpios too, I know they go through, it's hard because they don't love as easily as a Pisces. A Pisces loves, but I can't really say that either, because I can tell you who I ever loved so far. So far, because you never know, you never know. But I can tell you, the loves that I have. And then I can tell you which one I really thought. That's going to be the next video. The one I really, really, truly thought was always before my husband, I thought this person, my ex-husband, I thought this person was my soulmate. Before I even met my ex-husband, my kid's father, my ex-husband, before I ever met him, there was a person before that I thought, but it wasn't that until I really felt what love really, really is. When I really, really felt. And it took a lot of when I really, really saw who I was around the person I really, really, really loved and the way I reacted, and I really, really, really knew who I really, really was in love with. So a Pisces, when we do love, it's deep, but then we figure out who we really, truly, truly love in our relationships. And I actually can tell you that I have experienced real love. And this is how I know, because of the heartache I had to encounter. That's when you know. I don't think it was a pride thing. I don't think it was it was devastating, because when you try to keep working at something, and it doesn't work, and you know you are compatible and you're supposed to be meant to be with that person, but it just kept going so far and not being able to reach, when you start getting this, and then you're like, this can't be. That's when I knew. That's when I knew what I lost. When you lose something, or you lose someone, or you lose anything, you lose someone, grief is anything. It could be a loss of a career that you loved, your relationship, your marriage, family members. That's when you really, really know. That's when you really know. And I'm going to go to the Cancers now, because I have Cancers in my family or Cancers in my life. I saw how they loved. I'm not going to speak, because I'm not a Cancer, of course. I can only speak from experience and what I've seen and stories I've heard from others and their signs and whatnot. But a Cancer shows you in a different way. But if you don't know that way, then you'll think they don't love you. And that's not true. They love very deep. They really love very deep. And they can react bad too if they're hurt or they're not getting certain love. They can react too. And it's very hard. It's very hard for them, because they love, just as much as a Pisces and a Scorpio. They always say this thing, oh, they clingy and this. That's how they show their love. They always want to be with you wherever you go, whatever you do. They need their space too, but they need their attention and their love. They need your love. In that way, I didn't learn that till later, and how what I've seen is that you'll miss it. It's that kind of love. If you lose that, and you didn't understand it. And I'm a mutable sign, and it's hard for me because I'm a fish. So if I didn't see that, that's how they express it. Then when it's not there, then you understand, oh, that was them expressing it. But I had to really get deep into the signs and really see my experience and others' experience about that's how they show love. That's how they show love. And they like attention, just like a Pisces and a Scorpio. And they need that too. Just because they might be a little more quiet and not as intense as a Pisces and a Scorpio, but they love just as hard because they want to be tight knit. They want to be there all the time. They want to be there with you. They want to feel you as one person too. So when they're heartbroken, they go in their shell and they're very depressed and devastated like the other two water signs. The difference with what I feel like with a Cancer, with a Pisces and a Scorpio, it hurts us a little bit longer to me. It takes us longer because to me, we're the ones that people just always want to say bad things, or I don't know. We're like the ones that are kind of like the awkward group but don't care. We're the ones that we do our thing and kind of don't care. And the Cancers, they care. They care, I think, what people think and feel. I'm not saying I don't care what people think. I'm not saying that because I want to care what people think. If I hurt them or did something wrong, try to fix it. Like, I care about people's feelings. But what I mean is, it's a status thing. It's like they care. A Pisces and Scorpio, if we're hurt, we hide too, but we really, really hide and we don't talk about it as openly as a Cancer to me. A Pisces and Scorpio we'll talk about it probably with that person, but we don't go and we don't really talk about it to other people. We're really private when we're hurt and broken. But from the Cancers, I do know they'll get it out. They'll get it out after, though. It's after, kind of. And then they tend to kind of like search for one another. And a Pisces and Scorpio, we get scared. They'll take that risk to me and find another. But a Pisces and a Scorpio, we will, but we're only doing that because we're upset. We're not doing that because, we're ready for a relationship. We do that because we're upset and we're mad. And if they did this to us, we're going to do that to them. Like I said, I ain't saying all Scorpios. I'm saying with me, with Pisces, I did that long time ago. I had to grow out and say, oh, no, that's not how you fix things, because then that's bad. It's bad, but I feel like we tend to react the same, but which one do you feel is the worst? Who reacts the worst? Because I got stories, so I don't know. I don't know who reacts the worst when we get hurt. I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments. I'd like to hear that. Who reacts the worst, But a Cancer does react, but to me, they're a little more like they'll react and then it's somebody, or they'll react in other ways than what I just know with us. We do the whole tit for tat. I'm not saying not all water signs do that sometimes. And I'm not saying all of us. I'm saying what I've seen and what I have encountered and seen and experienced. And that's just because we're heartbroken, because water signs with our love is deep. It's deep. It's so deep. We get hurt. It's even deeper and it cuts. It cuts like a knife. And then sometimes we'll react and want to cut that person because we're so hurt. It's not like the fire signs. The fire signs, they can get over it. Except kind of for Aries. I don't know, because I dealt with that. I dealt with I'm going to get you back. So, and I've seen it. So I ain't going to say that all Aries are like that, but I have seen that. So I won't say all fire signs, but Leos to me and like Sagittarius, they can get on with their lives. They'll be hurt for a little bit, but they don't react all like water signs. That's why I always feel like water signs are deep when we love. And that's why I said our love is deep. It's deep like the ocean. Because when we love with our everything. We love with everything. And then when we're hurt, It's that same type of intensity, that same type of love we put in is the same type of pain. And they say that with Scorpio, but I feel Pisces can do that too. A Pisces can do that too. So that is how deep our love is. But I know with fire signs, they can get through it a little bit better. Air signs can, and earth. But water signs, deep like the ocean, cut you like a knife. We'll go crazy. We'll get depressed. You won't hear from us. We'll be shut down. Just dark. But you got to think, ocean can be deep and dark, and with a Pisces, we can go all the way. We can go deeper than the Cancer and the Scorpio. Well, I don't know. They always say because Scorpio's way down, but a Pisces can swim down further and they can hit the currents. We go through the currents, the hurricanes, we go through it. And see, when a Scorpio and Pisces get together, it can be like that too. And it's like crash, bam, boom. And the Cancers is a little more like the Cardinal, and it's a little like they break through the rocks and they break through stuff. And they're the Cardinals, they're the leaders. So they lead the stuff. And then like the Pisces and Scorpio, that's how I feel. And then the Pisces and Scorpio come together. It's like, bam, hurricanes and, but I always feel like we're deeper, we're deep. So it's hard because it's like we all three signs are deep and we all can hurt bad and retaliate. And then it's just like the water can get destructive. It can destruct, it can go through and have so much damage, and if we don't start learning how to get through that and try to have more peaceful, calm weather than all the destruction, then we can really, really, really like heal. And with Pisces, we're always healing. All water signs to me are always healing because we go through so much. We go through the most god doggone pain. I'm not saying other signs don't, but water signs, because we're water signs and we're sensitive, it hits us deep. Deep. It's a real deep, really deep it take a long time to get through it. But I won't say that because you know what? Let me rephrase that with the Cancers, because they hold on to the memories and they hold on to the hurt too for a while, because they always say Cancers hold grudges. I'm still a little thing on that one. I'm still a little thing because I think they can, even if they might say, but I just think all the water signs can. But me, I know all the stuff I've gone through. I've had to like not hold grudges and forgive. But see, Pisces is the most forgiving sign. Because we know when all of this ends, it doesn't matter. And God wants us to forgive because we're the most spiritual. So we are the most forgiving and we're the most spiritual. That's what saves us. Okay, that person might not forgive us, but we have to find it in our hearts to forgive them and move along, So I'm getting so much better with that. So much better. I've come a long way, but with age, you come a long way. It's a process. Because in my 20s, I hold a grudge. I ain't forgive. And I was like, you did this to me. 30s. And then when I hit that late 30s and when it really hit me, I had to grow from that. And 40s is your growing spot. That's when you grow. That's when you really, really grow in your 40s. You really, really grow. And I'm proud to have reached this age to grow. Some people at this age don't grow, but I feel like I'm growing and healing and not being that person, not being that person. Even if those people are that way with me, I'm not with them anymore. I'm not that person. I do slip up. I get angry. I get angry for a minute and then I forgive and move on. Yeah, you'll never forget, but then you block it out. We kind of block that energy because it's like, why you want to harbor that energy? Why? I have my moments though. I'm not going to say I don't have my moments, but it ends. It ends. And then I say, you know what? I have to forgive myself. I have to forgive that person. Like I said, there's only one person, and I'm going to get into that video. There's one person that would probably be hard for me. I forgive that person because God wants me to. And so I can heal from it. But that was why. But this person I could not speak to if I saw them, or because it was an abusive thing. So you can only take so much abuse, but you still have to forgive because God would want you to, but too much abuse, So told you I was going to start getting deep up in here. Okay, so that's my explanation, my feelings about how deep water signs love, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, how deep we love and our similarities and how we handle breakups. And please comment and tell me, who do you think, what did I say? Who do you think has a harder time dealing with breakups, and who's the one that retaliates the worst or the most? You tell me in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later, YouTube.